Yeah, buddy. This next subject is a subject that's near and dear to my heart. Today we're going to talk about the subject of music. Music. Music is like the it's like the soundtrack to life. It's like the heartbeat to life. Music is just not a compilation of instruments. You can hear music in a lot of things. Like just nature. Nature has its own sounds. The birds chirping, the water running. That's a type of music. But I love music, even though I haven't been acting like it lately. But that time has come. I'm back creating. I'm back composing. And I'm back cooking. And it's about to go down. I love music because of the way, in different ways, it allows you to express your imagination. I love music because you can be who you want to be. You could be your strongest self, or you can be vulnerable. You could be a superhero, or you could be a supervillain. You can convey your ideas in a very liquid way. That just making mere conversation probably wouldn't smooth over as well. You can discuss topics that are uneasy to listen to in just a face-to-face setting. And you can convey your message to a lot of different people without necessarily throwing them back, depending on how your finesse game is. Music is used to send messages. In a smooth way, sometimes. But a lot of times, people use shock value in their music to convey their message because they want you to be shocked. So it's all depending on the painter. How they use their brush. And what images are developed because of that brush. And how they stroke the brush. One thing I like about music, I don't like, I'm not gonna say I don't like it, but seasonal music. When I say seasonal, I don't mean summertime music. I just mean music that doesn't really stick. It doesn't really stick. Meaning it's important right now, and then over time it doesn't gain any value. I don't like music like that. I like timeless music. And to be perfectly honest, most music is timeless. I think because mm, just because I'm not a fan of certain music doesn't mean that the fans of the music aren't a fan of that music. So that means, if they come out 20 years later and perform that music, you know, those fans of that music might cater to that. I can't speak as a end all be all tastemaker, you know. But I know it's certain songs that I liked when they came out, and then years later it's just like I don't want to hear them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people are like that. But then there's songs that came out and they just gave you that feeling when they came out, and it like they like stamped that part of your life. That's what I mean by, soundtrack to life, because you identify this time in your life based on that music. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And I always say there's like three different types of fans of music. There's the people that listen to your music when it comes out, don't really care about what you're saying. They just like they like the beat, they like the tune. Then you have people that, they like the beats. Then there's people that listen to your music for the lyrics as well as the beat. And they appreciate the overall song. And then you got the diehard fans. So pretty much the three categories is this: people that listen to your music in passing. That's it. Like elevator music. Okay. They enjoy it from a distance. Like, yeah. Then you got people that like your song. They'll buy your song. They like that song. Oh, I like that song from you. And then they'll buy that song. That's it. Then you got the diehard fans. They buy whatever you come out with. They were so impacted by whatever music or whatever catalog you came out with, or maybe the 4 songs that they like. They like, man, this is it. And they dive in. It don't matter if you come out with whack music. It don't matter if you come out with good music after that. It doesn't matter. I'm eating up everything you got. That's a diehard fan. I think that's the desire of most artists, is to get those fans. The ones that'll follow you up the hill, follow you down the hill, follow you up the fame ladder, follow you down the fall off ladder. It doesn't matter. But to be perfectly honest, you gotta embrace them all. You gotta embrace them all. Every type of fan, supporter, whatever you want to call them. You gotta have something for everybody. And the great thing about it is you can compose different types of music depending on your imagination, how far it spans out. I like to focus on timeless music though. I like to focus on music that it's not really gonna play out. Here's the crazy part. Not to brag or anything like that. I dealt with the opposite effect when I first got back into music. I made a song, and people were so impacted by the song, they wouldn't let me make nothing else. I'm like, every time I try to introduce some new music, they just wanted to hear that song. They like, I want that song, I'm like, okay. But to me, I'm past it. You know what I'm saying? I'm past it. I'm like, all right, I want to make some more. I got some new stuff, y'all. No, we want that. I'm like, dog, what the heck? People like what they like. And it took a couple years. I think it took like 3 years to finally get something else in their head and stuff like that. Plus, I was an independent artist, so it's like I had control of the radios and stuff like that, whatever, control of what you heard. But people a lot of times they adapt and they gravitate and they embrace that first feeling, that first love when it comes to your music. That's why it's hard for a lot of people to come out and then change up, because it's something about the mind. It just doesn't accept that all the times. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of artists that they tried it. You know what I'm saying? They tried to go this route and then say, all right, cool. Now that I got the fan, I'm about to switch it up. I don't know what that is. So that's why I like to try to, not try, but keep things that work, keep them working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep those elements that people fell in love with in the first place. Keep those intact. Even when you branch off, because creativity, I mean, come on, you can't limit creativity, come on. But I see a lot of artists, they fall into the trap of, oh, they like this style, I'm gonna do this style 100 times. Like, but that gets played out, that, like, come on, man. It's almost like I consider, music and stuff like that, whatever, it's like a relationship with your girlfriend. You gotta keep that thing going. You gotta be creative. You can't just keep doing the same old stuff. You're gonna get bored. It's gonna get boring. The relationship's gonna get boring. And then, I know it's another thing, when you go away for a while, it's not always guaranteed there won't be no replacement there. Because when people seen you entertaining your lady, when you was active, then you disappear. They were watching you, so they know it worked. And they might take their stab at it, shoot their shot. That's a whole nother video, though. But I think music is the same way. You gotta feed the need that you created. Definitely gonna revisit this subject. See the sun getting up out here, so this side of my face is starting to get itch. Starting to get cooked. So we're gonna definitely revisit this, because I could talk about music all day. This is R.I.M.E live in HD. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bells, the whole nine. I'm gonna give you some updates, and I definitely got some treats on my other channel. Subscribe to my other channel as well, R.I.M.E Music, R.I.M.E Music. Subscribe to the other channel, so I got some updates coming on that channel. I got some new music, I got some videos, I got all kinds of stuff. So just get ready for all of this. It's one of the purposes of this channel, is to keep you up to date to things, keep you up to speed with things that I got going on. And I will holler at you guys on the next one. Peace.